The Zephyrian war fleet descended upon Kepler 442b like a storm of steel and plasma, their massive dreadnoughts blotting out the twin suns. Admiral Kextar stood on the bridge of his flagship, mandibles clicking with satisfaction as he surveyed the human colony below. Intelligence reports indicated fewer than 10,000 settlers, barely worth the fuel expenditure, but the planet's strategic location made it invaluable. "Commence orbital bombardment," Kextar commanded, his four arms gesturing dramatically. "Reduce their cities to ash. Show these mammals the price of expanding into Zephyrian space." The first salvo was devastating. The colony's primary settlement vanished in a pillar of superheated plasma. Secondary targets fell one by one. Power, stations, communication arrays, landing pads. Within an hour, the human presence on Kepler 442b appeared to be nothing more than smoking craters and scattered debris. Kextar's satisfaction was interrupted by his communications officer. "Admiral, we're receiving a transmission from the surface." "Impossible. Our sensors show no active technology remaining. It appears to be coming from the northern continent, sir. Audio only." The bridge fell silent as the transmission crackled to life. A distinctly human voice, calm and unhurried, filled the command center. "Hello there. This is Marcus Chen, and I was wondering if you folks could help me out with something." Kextar's compound eyes widened. "Respond," he hissed. "This is Admiral Kextar of the Zephyrian Imperial Fleet. You will surrender immediately or face complete annihilation." A pause. Then, "Oh, that's great. An admiral even better. Listen, I'm trying to find the old mining station about 50 clicks east of New Geneva. Well, what used to be New Geneva, I guess. The thing is, my GPS is acting up something fierce, and I was hoping someone with your obviously superior technology could point me in the right direction." The bridge crew exchanged bewildered glances. Kextar's tactical officer leaned forward. "Sir, our deep scans show one human life sign in a heavily shielded underground facility. He appears to be alone." "Alone?" Kextar's voice rose to a shriek. "Your entire colony has been destroyed, human. Your people are dead. Why are you asking for directions?" Another pause, longer this time. When Marcus spoke again, his tone carried a note of genuine puzzlement. "Well, I mean, that's terrible and all, but I still need to get to the mining station. The shift change happened 3 hours ago, and Jerry gets really cranky when the relief crew is late. Plus, I promised my wife I'd pick up some of those crystalline formations she likes on the way back." Kextar's mandibles trembled with rage. "Your wife is dead, you simpleton. Your entire species on this world has been eliminated." "Oh, Sarah's not dead," Marcus replied cheerfully. "She's down in sub-level 7 with the kids, probably watching that Terran soap opera she likes. Days of Our Solar System or something like that. Honestly, I don't see the appeal, but it makes her happy." The communications officer frantically worked his console. "Admiral, I'm detecting massive energy signatures from beneath the surface. It appears the humans have an extensive underground complex we missed in our initial scans." "How extensive?" Kextar demanded. "Sir, it's enormous. The facility extends for hundreds of kilometers in every direction. I'm reading industrial centers, residential areas, hydroponic farms, even what appears to be a recreational district." Marcus's voice returned. "Sorry, what was that? I thought I heard you talking about our little basement setup. Yeah, it's cozy. Enough. We figured when we decided to settle here that we should probably dig in deep, you know? Space can be dangerous. Solar flares, asteroid impacts, random alien invasions. Sarah's always been the cautious type." Kextar's 4 fists clenched simultaneously. "How many of you are down there?" Oh, all of us, I suppose. 10,000, give or take. Well, except for me right now, obviously. Someone had to stay topside to man the sensor station. We drew straws, and I got the short one. A chuckle. Story of my life, really. The tactical officer's voice was barely a whisper. Admiral, I'm also detecting weapons emplacements throughout the underground complex. Particle cannons, missile batteries, shield generators. The energy readings are off the charts. Weapons? Marcus sounded genuinely surprised. Oh, those old things? Yeah, the terraforming engineers insisted on installing them. Something about defensive preparations and hostile encounter protocols. Honestly, we mostly use the smaller ones for mining operations now, very efficient for breaking up stubborn rock formations. Kextar stared at the tactical display, watching, as more and more defensive installations came online across the planet's surface. Massive turrets emerged from hidden bunkers, their targeting systems locking onto his fleet with disturbing precision. So, Marcus continued conversationally, about those directions? I really do need to get going. Jerry's wife makes these amazing synthetic protein sandwiches, and if I'm late, there won't be any left in the break room. The weapons officer reported in a shaking voice, Admiral, they're charging their defensive grid. Power levels are... Sir, each of those installations has the output of a Dreadnought-class vessel. Kextar watched in growing horror as 300 weapon emplacements revealed themselves across the planet's surface, all trained on his fleet. The humans had turned their entire world into a fortress, and he had just announced his hostile intentions to a civilization that apparently considered orbital bombardment a minor inconvenience. Human, Kextar said carefully. Perhaps we can discuss terms of... Oh, directions first, please, Marcus interrupted. I really can't be late for my shift. The mining station? Kextar looked at his tactical display, then at his panicked crew, then at the 300 weapon systems that could reduce his fleet to cosmic dust. He cleared his throat. Bearing 047, 50.3 kilometers east-northeast of your current position. There's a canyon system that should provide adequate cover from the solar wind. Fantastic! Thanks so much. You folks have a wonderful day, and maybe next time try knocking first? Most humans are pretty friendly if you approach us properly. Decay. Transmission ended. Kextar stood in stunned silence as his fleet began a hasty retreat, the human weapons tracking their movement but holding fire. As they cleared the planet's atmosphere, his communications officer reported one final transmission from the surface. Oh, and Admiral, if you're ever in the neighborhood again, Sarah makes a mean synthetic coffee. Just remember to bring cookies. She's very particular about proper etiquette. 3 days later, Kextar filed his official report, classifying Kepler 442b as a non-viable military target and recommending immediate diplomatic contact. In the margins, he added a personal note. Humanity's greatest weapon is not their